See how sounds 1, 3, and 5 don't have the same volume as the other sounds? Want to guess whether it's the 1408 or the CVSD? This is a high-speed MPU that came in, and the issue with this was that the sounds were uneven, and the suspicion was that it was the MPU board, which turned out to be correct, but the client also sent the background sound board and the ribbon that goes to it, which I appreciate. So I've got it cobbled together here on my bench, and I've got some new X-Pin displays that I just assembled, and I like those a lot. It's booted, and the lamp matrix, everything's working properly right now, but I'm gonna shut her down and boot it up again. We'll get to see the LED go to 0, which is correct. Everything's working again, so I'm going to put it into test. And the first test is sound test, and before I made the repair, which was replacing the 1408, I'm sorry, I had originally replaced the 1408, but the root cause of the problem was this 3904 transistor here that they use as an amplifier. So let's get her started. So that was all background music that comes from the background soundboard. And the problem with that was that the ROM in it was blown. Fortunately, the client sent a replacement ROM in for it. I can burn ROMs, but it's nicer to have ones available. So display is working fine. Oh yeah, this was the one where somebody had drilled through the PCB. So I just tack soldered some very fine wire across those, and I'm going to coat that with a good chunk of conformal coating to make sure that those don't move. I just, I don't know, thought I'd try that out. So you can see how all those sounds were about the same level. I did turn it up midway through there. Here's the all lamp test, all working properly. And the next test is single lamps. We'll just race through these by pressing the simulated credit button. All working properly. Next test is coil test. 3, 4, 5, 12, and then the special solenoids. I'm going to test those and make sure the switch inputs for those are working properly. I've got a ground wire that I'm just going to rake across these inputs like that, and you'll see the special solenoids fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So those are all working correctly. Also, next test is switch test, I believe. I'm going to use one of my many Pennytech testers here and go through column 1. And that's working. And here's row 1. And there are only so many switches in the high-speed switch matrix, and switch 52 is the last switch in the switch matrix. Skip that. I'm going to go through the audits and adjustments and the CPU reboot. You heard the little ding, that comes from the 1408 also. I'm sorry, it comes from the background soundboard. And everything is working again. The coin lockout coil is energized. This board set is good to go. Thank you so much for sending it.